Baby, Blueface proposing to Jaidyn is the last thing I saw coming on my 2023 bingo card, baby. Y'all already know this didn't go down without any drama. And you might be thinking Chrisean might be the one acting up, but Chrisean has been minding her business, at least for now. To much surprise, it was actually Blueface and his mom, Karlissa, who got into a very nasty feud just a few hours after he got engaged to Jaidyn, with him even going as far as to call his own mama a word that rhymes with more that ain't too kind, if you know what I'm talking about. There really ain't a day that goes by where Blueface doesn't show the world how much of a clown he is. He got engaged, and the first thing he did was to go on Twitter and call his mama a more. Well, Karlissa clapped back by disowning him, and she said she regrets ever having him as a son, and even went as far as to say she wished she dropped that man off at a foster home as soon as he was born.
All right, you got 3 kids, 3 different baby daddies. You've been married 3 times by 3 different men that has none of your kids. None of these men you married are your kid's father. And at the end of it all, you married a bum.
But why would Blueface go after his mama in the first place? You know I'm here to break it down for you. So I'll start with a little bit of context. This whole drama actually started breaking off a few weeks ago when Karlissa posted her whole booty cheeks to her Instagram story. Now, she quickly took the post down because she claimed she meant to send it to her fiance's DM, but accidentally posted it to her story. Blueface then decided to body shame her in a tweet where he called her clappers old lady booty cheeks. Karlissa replied by throwing shade at Jaidyn's BBL, which Blueface reportedly paid for. She said, "Now I said it was an accident, but it looks better than the one you spent your life savings on." We might not all like Karlissa, but we know that woman knows how to read somebody down. Anyway, child, this whole mess happened weeks ago, but it looked like she triggered Blue again because the first thing he did right after he got engaged was to go on Twitter and throw shots at his mom. A lot of people found this very weird since he literally just got engaged. I mean, you would obviously expect him to be celebrating his engagement, but he decided to make the entire day about this argument with his mom. So he went on an explosive rant on Twitter, calling Karlissa's man a bum, accusing her of spending her whole life chasing rich men, only to end up with a broke man and an ugly ring on her finger. He said, "Post your ring and I'ma post mine. You want to compare booties, right, Karlissa? Let's compare rings. Let's see what type of ring that old booty got and what type of ring that new booty got. And my wife gon' always win." Karlissa married a bum after all them D she took. She settled for that little ass ring. My wife had 1 D her whole life and bled your whole life. Clown. Oh, but he wasn't done, y'all. He kept dragging her and even claimed that Jaidyn was a better woman than his own mom because she didn't have to sleep with multiple men to get a ring on her finger. He said, "My mother is a whore, been married 3 times, 3 kids by 3 different men, and never married none of them. Only random men she liked with a lot of money, so she could divorce them and take from them. But at the end of it all, she's sleeping with a bum every night. Sad story, for real. Could never respect her as a woman. Jaidyn got 2 kids, 1 baby daddy, and a ring. She's really hurt for real. Follow behind if you want to. I got a real beat on SY. Blueface also decided to post a video of him throwing a bunch of insults at his mama and basically calling her money hungry. Y'all, look at this.
Yeah, Karlissa, what's going on? You want to compare booty cheeks with my wife, right? Bet, let's compare rings. Post that little bull ring your husband got you. Right? You got 3 kids, 3 different baby daddies. You've been married 3 times by 3 different men that has none of your kids. None of these men you married are your kid's father. And at the end of it all, you married a bum. You wanna know how I know he a bum? Cause your ring is smaller than my wife's ring. That's how I know your man a bum. I'm 26 years old. Y'all probably 50, going on 60. You mean to tell me out of 60 years you couldn't get... What's wrong with her, Bravo? Come on, kid. Y'all been living this long. Y'all done had this much time to get this much money and I'm bleeding you?
I don't really care what kind of relationship Blue has with Karlissa, but to come online and shame and drag your mom like that in front of the whole world is a whole different level of nastiness. No grown man in their right mind should speak to their mom like that. This really just shows what kind of man Blue actually is. And I'm not the only one that thinks this, cause trust, Beyonce's internet was out here dragging Blueface. I guess people initially thought the only reason he proposed to Jaidyn was to spite Chrisean, but after all them rants, it seems like he really only got engaged to Jaidyn to get under Karlissa's skin. One person said, "I used to think it was Karlissa obsessed with her son like he her man. Now it's Blueface trying to get back at his mama like she's an ex? This entire family needs an exorcism." Another person said, "You proposed as a diss to your mama? How corny is that? He clearly said the longest he's been faithful to Jaidyn is 2 weeks, but she jumping up and down crying." But it wasn't only fans that had something to say, cause you know Karlissa can never keep quiet. She sent a very strong warning to Blueface to stop obsessing over her and to keep her name out his mouth. Karlissa posted a close-up photo of her engagement ring to her Instagram stories and said, "My bum got papers on mines. You got that downtown LA in the swap meet district." She said in another post, "I married his daddy before we planned to have him. They're all liars. If you have tea lie on me, you automatically lose." She later posted the video of Blue going in on her and dissed not just Blue but also Jaidyn. She said, "Y'all please excuse my son. He is hurting and suffering from trying to do the right thing with the wrong person. They always take it out on the one telling the truth. You can't marry no B that don't accept your kids." Karlissa then went on live and basically disowned Blueface. She said she regrets having birth to him and should have dropped him off at a foster home so she wouldn't have had to deal with constant disrespect.
Hey, I'm not having no kids. I ain't having no kids. That's between him and Jesus. You got to be careful when your parents turn you over to Jesus, honey. I turned them all over to Jesus today. They will no longer use me as no slave, talking about I'm using them. Motherfucker, using you for what? Anything, y'all use the hell out of me. I should have did like the other mothers and put their ass in foster care till I got my shit together. That's what the I should have did. Put them right on down in that foster care till I got my shit together. Cause they daddies wasn't there to help me. I should have put them motherfuckers right where they daddies put them. And got my shit together. So I wouldn't have no regrets neither.
People also dragged Jaidyn for gassing Blueface up every single time he disrespected Karlissa, with some people saying that Blue is just gonna end up treating Jaidyn exactly how he's treating Karlissa if they should ever get married. Heavy on the if, because y'all know Blueface lives for clout. This engagement was nothing but a stunt to piss Karlissa off and to get him a little bit of attention, since his fame has been declining ever since Chrisean left. One person said, "Jaidyn finally got a ring and don't know how to act." Up there laughing at Blue disrespecting his mom. If he disrespected her, he will disrespect you. But Jaidyn already knows that from experience. Another person said, "Jaidyn is so dumb for even putting that ring on her finger. All he's doing is trying to make the other woman mad. She really want to be with him, and it's sad." But now I want to know y'all's thoughts on this whole mess. How do you feel about Karlissa putting Blueface on blast and even disowning him? And do you think Blue will ever apologize for what he did? Or is it only gonna get worse from here? As always, let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below, and do not forget to click here to watch my other messy video.